transparent moment. On October the 3rd, 2019, I remember my mama being sick. And the family was getting ready to set sail for Cozumel. Jazzy was on here. I think she was like 3 or something, so we celebrated Jazzy's birthday. And Nikki wasn't able to come, but it was me, T.D., Shamika, and then the family. That's all I could say. And my mom had a emergency doctor appointment. And she had to go to the doctor to find out what her results was. Her godchild, which is my cousin Cynthia, took her to her appointment because she knew that all us was going to be on the boat. And for whatever reason, Nikki couldn't bring mama to the doctor because her job was giving her a hard time. Them bunch of heathens, but she not under their umbrella no more. But anyway, we get on the boat. And I remember calling me on the phone because the doctor was giving mama her diagnosis. And my mama had told the doctor, I don't want to hear it. She didn't want to hear it. So I was like, Mama, can the doctor tell me? And so the doctor tells me that my mama had brain cancer. I remember being in New Orleans and the boat was just pulling away from the dock. Because when they called, I think the horn had just blew or something like that. The boat was pulling away from the dock. I promise to God, the God I serve, I'm sitting up there looking at the Mississippi River Bridge like the water wasn't so far from the port. I mean, you know, like we hadn't sailed so far out that I couldn't have jumped in that Mississippi River water and swam to land. That's how close we was. And that's all I can remember thinking. And I'm like, who gonna take care of Jazzy? Because Jazzy mama wasn't on the boat. I'm responsible for Jazzy. I'm on here with the rest of the family. Nikki is at home. She in good hands with Cent. But at the end of the day, that's my mama. And we talking about brain cancer. And all I can say is, Lord, have mercy in my head. And mama said, Keisha. And I'm like, yes, mama. She said, do you hear me? Now, she in the office with the doctor still. And I said, yes, mama. She said, go on your trip and have fun. She said, did you hear me? And I said, yes. That was one of the hardest things I had to do. I said, I hear you, mama. I said, I'm gonna be on the boat. I'm going on the boat. I was already on the boat. I said, I'm gonna go, mama. I'm gonna go. I'm praying for you, mama. I love you, mama. I said, can the doctor talk to me? And she said, yes. So I remember trying to stay close to where I would have an open signal for the doctor to call me and tell me what my mama results were. And I never forget her telling me that my mama had brain cancer. And at that time, it was the size of a lemon. And her cancer was so aggressive that every 10 days, I want to say, it doubled in size. Just imagine a lemon in your head that don't belong there. How much damage they could do. Pushing stuff out the way to make room for it, because you know your brain is almost like the consistency of Jello, you know, so whatever a lemon is, which is harder than Jello, is going to push, move, take over, you know. That's what it was going to do. So I never forget that. So the last time we was on the boat, my sister Shamika, she's not my mama's biological child, but she is my mom's daughter. Her dad died the day we got on the boat in March. And then today we get on the boat. Before we get on the boat, one of Jenny's friends get a phone call that her cousin died. I say, Lord, I don't know what's going on, but I ask that you just restore the joy, restore the peace, restore the connection with you at this very moment, at this very time. But guess what? We own this B word, B-O-A-T. And look, he on baby lockdown watching the Saints game. So So we on here. We on here. Counting it all joy. Because no matter how bad it seems or whatever, we got to remember at the end of the day, God is ordering our steps. What about Georgie? Look at Georgie. God is ordering our steps. So we on here 3 generations deep. Go by Georgie. And there go that sound. And I'm crying because I remember. I remember that right there. That sound. And then getting a phone call a few moments later. And here we are 6 years later without my mama, who I miss so much. But guess what? She left so many little nuggets around till it ain't funny.
Okay. Then you gonna put this back on.
So we on the boat with her
Yeah.
grandchildren, great-grandchildren, plural, and her children.
Put it back on.
So really it's the gift that keeps giving. It still hurt to know that she's gone, but at the same time, we here, mama, we still living. We still going
Come
on.
with me. You don't want to come with
That both sound hit different. They just hit different every time now. I remember my first time getting on here in 2015. I was waiting for Jazza to be born, and people was asking me, "You gonna go on a trip knowing that your grandbaby about to come?" Am I? I'm out here. I'm not having a baby. She is. And I think it was October the 1st. And I was on here with my best friend and her sisters. And I had so much fun. It was my first cruise. And I remember saying then, boy, I can't wait to come back with my husband. And then I came back with my husband and Jenny and Justin and some other people, I forget. And then came back with Jazz. So I wound up coming on here with my grandchildren. And I can't wait till I have one day all my grandbabies on here. Yep, because they need to be able to experience this as well. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little transparent moment. I didn't know. I kind of knew the horn was about to blow because they was telling everybody who's not taking a cruise, all land members, please exit the boat because they was about to set sail. So I knew the horn was coming, but yeah, I didn't know it was gonna hit like that. All right, I'm out of here. I see you guys around the 13th-ish. So if you're looking for me, I'll be out until about the 13th with some of the loves of my life. My mama's seeds, my mama's fruit, juices. And when I come back, I'm getting back to my juices. I already know. Y'all pray for me. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.